Hello, everyone. It is I, the Fable of Fables, your new best friend. How you guys doing? I'm gonna be reacting to Feeding the Rex. Apparently, the Jurassic Park found footage. I actually really enjoy this series. I know the audio hasn't been that good, and I know I've been complaining a lot, but I have every right to complain because I'm trying my best, and I do this as a hobby. So of course, not everything's gonna be perfect. So please, do bear with me or don't. Honestly, it doesn't really matter at this point. So yeah, let's go. Following footage was captured on Isla, Isla Numba in September 1991 for training purposes only. Behavior observation subject Velociraptor V. Okay.
Robbie, run to the Jeep and radio Arnold.
Yep.
What? No, 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 no.
No, they're going after Robbie?
Where did you go? No, damn. Arnold, you've got some explaining to do.
Robert, calm down. There's probably some sort of misunderstanding.
Run the count right now.
I am. One moment. The computer is analyzing.
Oh, that poor cow.
Okay, done. Total animals expected, 238. Total animals found, 238. Everything's accounted for.
Give me the raptor numbers, Ray.
Velociraptor, total number expected, 4. Total number found, 4.
How can that be, Ray? We have 3 velociraptors.
Well, Wu did approve the transfer of one juvenile from the nursery to the enclosure recently, so that makes 4 Muldoon.
He what?
What?
1?
Why?
Why the hell would he not inform me about that approval?
Muldoon.
And 2, does he even realize that we tranked 3 raptors before entering the enclosure? I had Robbie and Tony in there, and you're telling me there was a 4th animal in there with us?
Muldoon, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you understand that this could have gone incredibly bad?
The new addition was young, only 8 months old. Wu wanted her to begin to integrate into the pack.
They're lethal at 8 months, Ray, and I do mean lethal. And secondly, that was no juvenile.
Oh, shit.
That was an adult.
Oh, Jesus. That's not good.
Last night was basically a big, heated, screaming match. I wanted to put Wu in a chokehold. Christ, the nerve of him to think he can make such decisions without consulting me. I've told Hammond multiple times that the ones that hide indoors behind their computer screens need to keep the people who actually venture out into the park in the loop. Especially with something so non-brainer like introducing a new animal into an enclosure. Double especially if we need to enter said enclosure. Christ, power has gotten to his head, that Wu. Such a brazen lack of accountability. Anyway, I don't want to make these logs about my rants. So I'm out here at the raptor enclosure this morning. I wanted to capture this new juvenile with the others. I don't care what Ray Arnold and Henry Wu said. I know what I saw. Robbie saw it too. Good thing I caught it on camera, albeit for a few seconds. That thing was an adult, and I'll die on that hill.
It was an adult,
An
a scary
8-month-old
adult.
wouldn't be more than 2 feet tall. Meanwhile, I wanted to showcase this particular behavior. Here's our 3 girls. I expected them to be sleeping. I'm very interested to see this. Notice how they are resting.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a similar thing in chimpanzees in Nairobi, where a family group will rest in a somewhat flexibly organized formation. The raptors here always settle into a rigid arrangement. It's always like this, with the big one in the center and the others by her sides, adopting a more defensive stance at the perimeter. Almost a military formation. Granted, I should have documented this when there were more than 3 raptors present. That would have illustrated my point more definitively. One other thing to note is they always face the same direction when in this formation. It still puzzles me why. They roughly face northeast. Always like that.
It's interesting. Not a good reason, but interesting.
One last observation. I don't see this so-called new juvenile from last night. I've been here since sunrise and nothing. I've tried to look back through the surveillance camera and motion sensor data from last night. I could not see anything.
It was raining torrents, so I couldn't get anywhere near it last night.
And what did you hear exactly?
I couldn't be sure over the sound of the rain and thunder, but they were all bellowing loudly, and you know Martha and the gang, they're normally pretty silent, so I decided that it was too dangerous to head over in the storm.
Okay. Well, I've arrived. I'll have a look.
I'd be down there myself, Muldoon, but John's asked for a full write-up about the stegosaur from yesterday.
What happened with her?
She's dead.
She's
What?
dead.
Yeah, and the others were far away from her on the other side of their paddock. When I got inside, I saw little bite marks all over her underside, like something had tried to eat her.
What?
Compies.
Most likely. But could have been anything. There's rats and a bunch of small carnivorous animals all over the island.
Yes, well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary, Jerry.
Okay, then they were probably just rowdy last night during the storm.
That
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
sound right.
What is it?
You won't believe this, Jerry. She's fallen into the moat.
What?
Let me get a closer look.
Careful.
Is that her I hear?
No, that's someone else. It's Martha.
She must be upset.
Oh, poor girl.
Yeah, Jerry, I think the fall has killed her. She seems pretty busted. I can see what looks like a broken forelimb.
Damn it. The Euoplocephalus never approached the moats. That's so strange.
How did this happen, buddy?
I don't know.
No, I'm talking to Martha.
Get her to give you a full statement, okay?
Something must have spooked her, maybe. Or she got disoriented during the thunder last night. I'm going to need a crane out here ASAP, Jerry.
Yeah, will do.
Ay, ay, ay.
They're usually pretty good about staying away from the moats. They don't even like to step off 1-foot boulders.
I'm in the moat. Is someone coming down with a crane, Jerry?
Yeah, I've called them. They won't be long.
Careful.
good.
This seems
Did you
bad.
figure out the stego's cause of death?
I took a blood sample and ran toxicology. She had raised liver enzymes, and the test came back positive for meliotoxin.
Damn, what a way to go.
Yeah, it's sad.
This Anki is definitely dead. For something of this thing's weight, it's quite a fall to sustain. She's not breathing. I assume died on impact.
Man, these dinos are having it rough.
Now you, stand back, please. We don't want you in here as well, Martha.
She's upset, isn't she?
She's peering down into the moat.
The Euoplocephalus have formed a tight-knit little group, so it must be a bit of a blow to see her friend in the moat.
I can imagine. Poor gal.
We're down to 15 Ankies.
Quiet, Jerry.
Oh,
No, I mean, I hear something.
what did you hear?
I think I hear something in... No,
Ah, okay, you should run, dude. That's horrifying.
it's coming from here.
What is it?
One moment, Jerry, something's down here.
God, don't tell me a second Anki's fallen into the moat.
One moment.
Get out of there, get out of there. Oh Oh, dude, the suspense is actually
Jerry,
killing me.
are
What the
any of the
fuck?
Yankees small enough to fit in the drainage pipe?
They're all about the same size, Muldoon. Why?
I think there's something in there.
Oh, no, 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 no,
Could
no,
be
no, no, no.
anything. A rat, possum, a snake, anything.
No. Sounds bigger.
You're a little, No, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? Dude! Oh, brother. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, dear. What are you doing, you dumbass? Oh, dear. I don't like this.
Christ!
Muldoon, are you okay?
Yeah, Jerry, yeah. False alarm. I'll be waiting for the crane. Euoplocephalus is built like a tank. 9 tons of armored stubbornness. Lucky that crane is rated for 12 tons. Otherwise, that heavy girl would drag the gantry right in there with it. Toughest hide in the park. The armor that kept the Euoplocephalus alive is what did her in today. Sorry for your loss, Martha. Poor girl. Built to survive predators, but not to fall like that.
Oh, man. What's that sound?
I found the footage from last night to show very uncharacteristic behavior from the ankylosaur from the moat incident. She seemed agitated or spooked. And then I saw her approach the moat. Highly defensive, she swings her club at what I assume was an attacker.
What?
I scrubbed through all the surveillance footage of the Euoplocephalus enclosure, but I couldn't find what she was reacting to. One wrong step later and she slips into the moat, her own weight crushing her on impact. That was an arduous ordeal down at the moat. Right then, I'm out here in carnivore country for an evening perimeter check on the Rex paddock. Hammond insisted these recordings, quote, boost visitor confidence. Personally, I'd settle for proper staffing, but here we are. There's some light rain coming down, so I'm always a little hesitant about mixing electronics with water. I'm down at the main road. They've been digging for the past few days. They want to expand this whole section, and then the crew will bury tracks in the ground for electric tour vehicles to run on. Now, all zoos and wildlife preserves know that electrical fences are prone to sagging, especially along the upper grid. That topmost wire's flickering from the rain. Not failure, yet, but enough to make me uneasy. And with an animal this size, uneasy is one step from dead. Ah, I think she's here. Let me try and explain to you what it feels like to be close to a tyrannosaur. She sounds like weight, not
Phoebus.
wind. When a Rex moves, you don't hear quick steps. You hear mass settling, soil adjusting. The air is shifting, electric and exhilarating. It's a different sort of presence, harder to explain. You need to be here in the moment. She's keeping close to the perimeter and moving very slowly. That's normal this time of night. She prefers stillness at dusk, but she seems a little restless tonight. Her hunting patterns have shifted since the last storm, I think. Did you catch that?
Kind of.
Not a roar, more a confirmation. She's testing her voice, gauging distance. Big predators don't waste energy unless they're calculating something. And she's clever. Far more than the board wants to admit. I can hear her moving. Toes splayed, maybe a little deeper on the left. Limping slightly, could be an injury, or just the terrain. But a wounded apex is the worst kind, much less predictable. The sounds of the other animals in the park must be igniting her hunting instinct and making her restless. If that top wire drops during another storm, even for a moment, she'll know. Animals don't need voltage meters, they feel micro vibrations.
Animals are
She'd
crazy,
sense the
man.
lull and approach it, no hesitation. I'll log a maintenance request, replace the midsection coils, reinforce the post line, and, most importantly, notify staff that the Rex is exhibiting territorial agitation. Whether anyone listens remains to be seen. She's pacing me along the fence, staying parallel with me. Hard to see her, the rain's masking her body signature, and she knows how to use cover. She's a patient gal.
Little too patient for my liking. That's not a good at all.
The feed's been in here since early afternoon. And there's the big girl. Now notice, she's definitely queen of the island, but an apex will never risk engaging with any prey unless they are comfortable in the knowledge that they will attain said prey without being injured. An injury for an apex predator means possible starvation, depending on the extent of the injury, of course. That's why African lions will pursue a young wildebeest or an injured impala, instead of risking a healthy adult gouging them to death. There's a lot of calculation that goes into deciding prey items, and the Rex won't approach the cow until she's decided that it's safe to do so. Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
well, look who it is.
Did she look at you? Okay, please distribute the contents of the label anyone. Okay, that was kind of interesting. Alrighty, guys, if you like this kind of content, do like, comment, and subscribe. I actually really do like watching this. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, love you guys. Stay safe. Be good people. Stay out of trouble. If you guys want to help support me and my family, I would greatly appreciate it. If not, I completely understand. Take care of yourselves first and foremost. Okay, love you. Bye.